What is up, Tempo athletes? My name is Coach Cole. It's my pleasure to welcome you to 30 minutes of upper body building. This is triceps and pecs, and we are going to do just that. All right, we're going through some supersets. We're going through some straight sets. We're going to be really pushing towards muscle failure so we can create that adaptation, that stimulation for muscle growth or hypertrophy. All right, big fancy words. Number one thing I want you to focus on is your intensity, finding something to focus on in the details of each movement. Let's get this body warmed up. We're going to start with some jumping jacks, arms out, legs out, breathe in. Looking good. We'll just spend 30 seconds here getting this body fired up, getting some blood flow. All right, increasing that body temp, bringing that heart rate up slightly. Looking good. All right, 10 seconds rather. We're 20 seconds in. There we go. Almost there. Last few. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and step to one edge of our workout mat. Let's take a big deep breath in. Exhale. Let's pull some of that good energy in. Let's reach to our toes, inchworm our way out, coming out to that high plank position. We're going to be doing some eccentric push-ups. All right, feet together. First, let's pop that butt up, pedal out those legs slightly. Good. And coming back to that plank position. Nice and controlled, lowering yourself down all the way down to your belly. Squeezing your glutes, looking up. Reaching, pulling, resetting. All right, stabilizing the shoulders, taking tension on the chest, power to the top, reset, repeat. Nice and controlled. Good, all the way down. Squeeze, look up, reach, pull, let's go. Press to the top. There we go, there's 2. Good. Ooh, we got 3 to go here. Reach, pull, reset, press. Good, nice and controlled. That's it. Ooh, squeeze, look. Reset, press, nice and controlled. That's it. Breathe, good. Look up, reach, pull, reset, press to the top. Let's go ahead and drop those knees to the ground. We'll do a little bird dog, a little core activation as our last movement here before we get this party started. Triceps and pecs. All right, looking good. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Bring the arm up first. Kick the leg back, hold. Good, breathe. Stay with me. And switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Good, hold. Stay with me. Good, and switch. Breathe, hold. Good. And switch. There we go. Breathe into it. Looking good. It's Monday, baby. We're getting the week started. I feel good about that. I hope you do too. All right, we got a fresh slate, a new opportunity to do things differently or do things the same if we've been pretty much crushing it so far. All right. Good. Hold. Last rep here. Opposite side. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go ahead and get back to our feet. And actually, you could stay on the ground because we're going to be doing those movements from the ground. Let me show you what we got here. All right, we've got a little superset. Hitting chest first, then triceps. We got close grip chest press, and then a dumbbell skull crusher. All right, we're not going to actually crush our skull, but we're going to hit those triceps. So weights to our knees first for this close grip chest press. Going to look just like this. Rolling back, getting a little extension through the spine, bringing those weights together. Elbows drop down towards the chest line. Exhale, press to the top. We'll go through that set. We'll set one weight down. We'll hang on to one. Coming up overhead. All right, bending at the elbows. Skull crushers. All right, that's what we'll superset with. Those are your 2 movements. Hope we're feeling good about those. I know I am. All right, this is it. Set number 1. This is where we set the tempo for the whole workout. We see it through. We're working our chest. Make sure we pull those shoulders back. Put that chest in a good position to be the primary mover here. All right, the primary mover, all right, also known as the agonist. All right, I like to say the agonist should be in agony. That's how you can remember that terminology. Nice and controlled. Press to the top. Nice and controlled. Press to the top. That's it. Breathe. Push. Good. Last couple reps here. 10 seconds. Press. Good. We got about a 3-second pace. Drive to the top. Breathe. That's it. Find that rhythm. All right. Looking good. press. That's it, last one, dumbbells go down. We put them both down. All right, we're just gonna grab one of these. We're gonna do a little dumbbell skull crusher. All right, only 5 reps, so we're going real controlled. We're looking for a deep stretch of that tricep. All right, let's roll back. Weights coming up, make sure you hang on to these weights. Good, and squeeze the top, good. And squeeze the top, that's it, breathe. Squeeze, last 2, breathe. Squeeze, last 1. Let's go, make it count, finish strong, get it up, good, weight goes down. We got a full minute off to recover, give this body a chance to recoup, all right? Let's make sure we're pushing ourselves hard enough. You should feel like you need this full minute of rest here. All right, I know it's a different way of training than like getting your heart rate up and doing big circuits and really trying to get conditioning done, all right? This is more strength and hypertrophy. You need to take this long rest, and you should feel like you need this long rest. That's the amount of intensity you should be pushing with in these sets. Angie, Warrior, Tam, hey, Tara, Jimmy, Christine, I see you moving that weight. Way to work here. All right, Sareed, Branson, we got a little bit of time here. We got to get set up, get ready for set number 2. And I'm excited for it. All right, let's try and see where we can implement any adjustments, any minor tweaks we need to make to get a little bit more out of these sets. And even if that's a mental adjustment, like, all right, I got to push a little more. Got to find a little more intensity here. All right, let's go. Breathe. Press the top. Good. Breathe. Press. Good. Breathe. Press. That's it. Stay with me. Breathe. Woo, that feels good. All right, great job. Absolutely getting after it here, folks. Drive to the top. Breathe. Stay with me. Breathe. There it is. Squeeze. Breathe. Good. Yeah. Last rep. Dumbbells go down. Let's roll up. Let's bring one of these with us. All right. One of those is staying with us. Let's make sure our clips are all nice and tight. Adjust where you need to. Rolling back, weights up. Branson, Serene, Steven, Alex, right here, right now. Let's go. Let's get these these skull crushers in. Good. Squeeze the top. Breathe. Squeeze. You're not actually touching your head, but getting close. We're trying to get as much length in this eccentric as possible here in this movement. Good. Squeeze. You could even, if it feels more comfortable for you, raise past the head. But the number one thing here is getting that bend in the elbow. That's going to affect that tricep length. All right, as you bend your elbow here, that tricep back here, all right, is lengthening. All right, so we want it to get as long as possible. And then as you straighten out that arm, that tricep is shortening. That's why you see that little horseshoe muscle there on the back side. Let's go. We got 2 down, 1 to go here in our first circuit. Circuit number 1 is coming to a close. Okay, so let's really spend a little quality time, a little QT with it. All right, it's Monday. And I feel good. All right, setting some intentions for the week and then making sure your actions reflect your intentions. All right, that's how we execute our game plan here. Rolling back, weights up, last set. Let's push these these close grip chest presses. Rolling back, stick those weights together. Nice and controlled on the way down. Let's get to work, team. Set that tempo. Stick to it. Right here, right now. Drop. Press to the top. There we go. Drop. Press to the top. All right. I like it. Good. Little chest presses, little tricep work. You don't have to ask me twice. All right. We got this. Press to the top. Last 15. Let's go. Drop. Squeeze. Good. Drop. Squeeze. That's it. Breathe. Last 2 reps, get them done here. Fight for them. Breathe, press. That's great. Roll up. 1 weight goes down, 1 weight comes with us. All right, not gonna lie. All right, historically speaking, the tricep skull crusher here has not been my favorite exercise. It's kind of challenging, all right? And it's a good thing we're doing it. I usually don't select this exercise for myself, and so it's good that we're all doing this together here. Drop. Squeeze to the top, nice and controlled. All right, we got like a 2.5 second eccentric, and then a 1.5 second concentric. Really getting these reps in. All right, really making them count. Last one, finish strong. Boom, just like that. Woo, set number 1, circuit number 1 is a thing of the past. Absolutely bringing it, setting that tempo, sticking to it. Heck yeah, Monday, baby. No Monday blues in here. We're just getting after it, all right? We see our goal, we're going after it. Nothing's been able to get in the way, muddy the water, all right? We got crystal clear water. We got like Fiji water, all right? You can see 100 feet in that water, all right? So let's make sure we stay focused, keep our clear line of sight towards our goals throughout this week, all right? Now we have a dumbbell kneeling overhead tricep extension. It's a tongue twister, it's a mouthful, okay? But it's an effective movement, and this really, really allows us to get into that deep stretch of these triceps, okay? So let's take one of our weights, that's all we're gonna need. We're bringing that weight here first, coming up overhead. Good, you can be up, or if it's comfortable, whatever feels better for you, you can sit back in that chair. Drop, squeeze to the top, just like that. There's your kneeling overhead tricep extension. Again, really trying to emphasize getting as much of an elbow bend as possible there. That's going to allow for that maximum length of the tricep and therefore leading to maximum gains. All right, Schwank, Tiana, Tara. All right, in KC, probably a Chiefs fan. Okay, can get a bye this weekend, I want to say. Yeah, Chiefs didn't play. That's okay, they'll play next weekend. Okay. Aging Warrior, Tam, Fruit Boots, Dez, everybody, let's get ready to pick these weights up. Let's get to work here. Right here, right now, have some fun with it. All right, get this weight first to our shoulder, then we're pressing, you can even bring it to your chest. Pressing overhead. All right, from here, we're dropping and squeezing. 35 seconds on the clock. 10 reps is our goal. That gives us about 3.5 seconds per rep. Really making sure we don't rush through here. All right, good. Drop, squeeze. Good. Drop, squeeze. That's it. Breathe. Squeeze. Good. Breathe. Get that deep stretch. Squeeze to the top. Good. Deep stretch, deep stretch, deep stretch. Good. Squeeze to the top. That's it. Breathe. And squeeze. Good. Last 3. Good. And squeeze, last 1. All right, weight goes down. We're doing 4 total sets here, all right? 4 opportunities to really isolate these triceps. And in my mind, this overhead tricep extension is probably the most effective tricep movement that we have. Reason for that being is we're working a different head of the tricep, all right? We get a lot of those 3 heads when we hit our chest, the shorter heads, when we hit our chest presses and different sort of pressing movements. All right, but by coming up overhead and getting that big long length, we really hit that long head of the tricep there. That's important, all right? So let's really focus on that, and let's get them done here. Set number 2 coming up. Tara, Tam, Amy G, Dez, Mickey the Mogul, I like that. I love these names. All right, let's go. Weights up, good. Pressing up overhead, looking for that deep stretch of that tricep. Good. Technically called a triceps because there's multiple heads, 3 to be exact. Good. Drive. Squeeze. Good. Breathe. Squeeze. That's it. Breathe. Drive. Breathe. That's it. 10 seconds. Good. Stay with me. Breathe. Number 1, let's go. Get to the number 1 spot. Woo-wee. We're really only competing with ourselves, though. Remember that. All right, weights down. Take a second. We got a minute off here. 2 more sets. All right, feel free to just kick back, hang out for a second. When there's about 15 seconds left on that rest, that's when we'll start to get ready for this next set. Feeling good, doing good. All right. Great job, team. Great job. All right, how's everybody doing? Good? Hope everybody had a great weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. You know, sometimes, now that I'm being honest, I had a poor night's sleep on Saturday night, and that's okay. You know, I set myself up for success. I was in bed at a reasonable hour, and just sometimes that's how it goes, all right? This little computer we got up here between our ears, it starts to make calculations and process data at the inopportune time of when my head hits the pillow. That's okay. I think that's sort of a human thing. But what I do notice helps is not looking at my little phone while I'm also simultaneously in the background watching TV up until the last minute, right before I'm about to go to bed. All right, if I maybe do like a little journaling or a little reading, old-fashioned sort of stuff, then I set myself up for a little bit better night's sleep. And what do you know? I did that last night, did a little journaling, got some stuff out of my head right before bed, and I wasn't looking at screens, and I slept like a baby. All right, so I'm going to try and remember that this week, because sleep is the number one thing we can do to optimize our health outside of training and nutrition. All right, sleep is the biggest lever we can pull to set ourselves up for success. And if we sleep well, then that's sort of like our foundation for health. Okay, because then we got energy to exercise, and then also we kind of are a little bit more like with it, so we can focus on our nutrition. All right, not let it slide so much. So we got one last set here. Remembering that what we do in the gym is just a piece of the puzzle. Okay, got to make sure we got our diet, our nutrition dialed in, and also we have our sleep dialed in. If we have those three things covered, fitness, nutrition, and sleep, we are an unstoppable force. All right, everything else in your life will become a lot easier, and the ease at which you walk through your life will become a lot more easy. Let's go. All right, last set here, kneeling overhead tricep extension. We are more than halfway through this workout. Let's stay focused. Let's double down. Recommit if you need to. Feel those triceps stretch and squeeze to the top. All right, stretch and squeeze. Good. Breathe, squeeze. Breathe, squeeze. That's it. Stay with me. Breathe. Good. Woo, yeah. Breathe. Last couple reps. Let's get them done. Right here. Fight for it. If you hit failure, you set that weight on your shoulder. You call that a set well done. All right. Welcome to superset number 2. All right. And this one, we're doing a chest fly with the tricep push-up. We're going 3 times through. This will be our last set of the day. All right, so let's really make sure we get the most out of it. Let's take a look at these 2 movements. All right, starting with this dumbbell chest fly. Take your time, get your weight set up. All right, differing from the tricep, more of a single joint movement. Excuse me, differing from the chest press. All right, we've still got the same mechanics as far as setup. A little extension to the spine. Pin those shoulder blades down. All right. Coming all the way out, squeezing to the top. Coming all the way out, good. Squeezing to the top. There's your tricep, or excuse me, your chest fly. All right, then we got tricep push-ups. Let's take a look at this freaking thing. All right, what does it look like? All right, tricep push-up. We got our hands closer together. We're trying to, again, get as much bend in that elbow as possible here. All right, dropping all the way down, pressing to the top. There's your tricep push-up. By all means, feel free to check to your knees if you need to. All right, I'd rather you check to your knees and get a full range of motion and really keep tension on those triceps the whole time. All right, it's an important sort of concept to understand. All right, to check down, there's no shame in that. In fact, we're going to be able to progress further when we start to check down and really do full range of motion, more form. All right, keeping tension on the right places. Because the goal is not just to do the movement. The goal is to force the muscle, the desired muscle, to perform the movement, not have the body take over and like do some weird funky thing to get the weight to move. We don't care about moving weights. We care about contracting muscles here in this particular workout. All right, rolling back, weights up, chest fly. All right, let's flap those wings. Fly like a bird. That's it. Breathe. That's it. Breathe. Good. Nice and controlled. Elbows down towards the chest line. Good. Breathe. That's it. Stay with me. Last 10. Good. Squeeze. Breathe. That's it. Stay with me. Good. Last rep. Power to the top. Nice and controlled. Dumbbells go down. Let's flip this thing around. Let's get to our belly. Let's hit these tricep push-ups here. All right. Again, 20 seconds on the clock. Just shooting for 6 clean reps here, but do the best you can. All right. Nice and controlled. Good. Lowering, loading those triceps. Power to the top. Breathe. Loading. Power to the top. Breathe. If you can bring your shoulders to the tops of your hands, that's going to get maximum length of those triceps. Good. Press. That's it. Breathe. Press. Good. Great job. All right, just like that. We got set number 1 done. We got 2 to go. Last 2 opportunities here. All right, let's make these last 2 sets our best 2 sets. Absolutely crushing it. All right, how we feeling? Mickey, everybody, Tara, Christine, y'all are crushing it. Absolutely getting after it. All right, we got 35 seconds to rest here. And then we're right back in it. Set number 2, learning from that first set. Seeing where we can push ourselves a little bit further, finding a little bit more intensity, all right? I know I always talk about working smarter, not harder, but there is no replacement for hard work. All right, we just need well-placed hard work. If we can figure out the science behind well-placed hard work, woo-wee, that's a huge unlock. All right, so let's do that. Let's roll back. Let's get this done. Weights up, chest flies, right here, right now. Good. Ooh, squeeze the top. Good. All right, come on. Tempo athletes, moving like athletes. We set that tempo. We're seeing it through here. All right, stick to it. Breathe. Ooh, squeeze. Good. Breathe. Ooh, squeeze. Good. Breathe. Ooh, squeeze. That's it. Breathe. Ooh, squeeze. Good. Breathe. That's it. Last one. Boom. Weights down. Flipping around on our belly. Tricep push-ups. Superset for the ages. I like it. Good. All right. 2, 1. Lock and load here. Breathe. Push. Breathe. Push. Breathe. Push. Breathe. Push. Good. Breathe. Push. Good. Last couple. Get them done. Push to the top. Last 2. Last one. Just like that. This brings us to our final rest period. Our final set here. It's been a heck of a time. Thank you for joining me. It's been my absolute pleasure to lead you through this one. Thank you for giving me purpose, a little fulfillment this morning, getting up, getting the opportunity to be of service, and get in here and have a place to be, a little responsibility. It's good for us, okay? So, one last set. Chest fly, tricep push-ups. Let's make these the best dang chest flies and tricep push-ups that you've ever seen, ever done, ever participated in, and have some fun with them as well. Give yourself a little credit. All right, take that journey from that noggin, that supercomputer that's trying to kind of get some calculations done, sometimes at our own expense. Okay, let's take that journey down to your heart. All right, let's live there. Let's go there. And let's trust that we're going to be just fine here. Roll back, weights up. Get these chest flies done. Lift. Squeeze the top. Breathe. Squeeze. Good. Breathe. Squeeze. Good. Breathe. Squeeze. That's it. Last 10. Breathe. Squeeze. Good. Breathe. Squeeze. That's it. 2. Last rep. 1. Good. All right. Final details. All right, let's get this done. Progress is in the details. All right, tricep push-ups right here, right now. Let's lock and load. Breathe. Good. Press. Breathe. Press. Breathe. Press. Press. Good. Last one. Woo! Just like that. Absolutely bringing it. Amazing job. Give yourself a little pat, little golf clap, a little pat on the back. Let's take a second. We're going to roll back. We're going to sink back into a little child's pose here. Hey, phenomenal work. Absolutely bringing it. I love it. All right, sinking back into that child's pose. Good. And we'll walk our hands out to one side. Beautiful. Good. Get a little stretch of those lats, those triceps, those arms, a little chest. We'll walk it out to that other side. Good. And let's go back to center here, a little cat-cow. All right, tucking the chin, rounding the spine, tucking the tailbone, pushing away, and starting from the tailbone, coming into extension, retracting, shoulder blades, looking up. Big deep breath. As we exhale, we go back the other direction. Good, pushing away, and same thing. Extension, tailbone to the shoulder blades. Look it up. Exhale, tuck the chin, last rep here. Good, and come into extension. And look it up. Good, just like that. All right, we can drop one arm underneath, get a little stretch of the shoulder. Good, drop that opposite arm underneath. Yeah. Very good. All right, let's get back to our feet. Walk ourselves up. Good, hang here for a second. Hold ourselves up. And let's come back to center, big deep breath in. Exhale. Pull some of that good energy in, tucking the chin, rounding the spine, rolling forward. Coming all the way forward, folding here. Good. Trying to get those hands placed on the ground. Soft bend of the knees is okay. Good. And rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Good, nice and controlled. Big deep breath. Let's do that one more time here. Exhale, tuck the chin. Good, coming forward. That's it. Soft bend in those knees. Pedal them out. And start to roll on up. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Pull some of that good energy in. Give yourselves a little round of applause. My name's Coach Cole. We set that tempo. We stuck to it. Let's keep sticking to it. Make sure you clean up after yourselves. Put your weights away. Amazing job. I'll see you on the mat real soon. Until then, just keep getting.